All right. Shalom, 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 shalom. Brother Gadal Gabar Yahweh with service of Yahweh Yahweh Shah, branch out here in Wisconsin. Shalom, shalom. All right. First, I'm going to start out by giving all praise, honor, and glory is due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Wadash. All praises to the Heavenly Father, who the word ignorantly calls God. His one and true name is Yahweh. In the name of his only begotten Son, who the word ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, his one and true name is Yahweh Shah. In the name of the Holy Spirit, double honors to the elder apostle, elder bishop, the great millstone, Stephen Well. He's the blessed to the hopeful elect. Shalom, shalom. Right? So today, this is basically a part two to the Lord's vengeance. Right? As you seen, I was going into earlier in my little drive and talk this morning before I hit the plantation. I was going into the Lord will have his vengeance, man. Part one. Right? And the Lord will have his vengeance, man. Why will he have his vengeance? Because this place needs to be destroyed. Things need to be purged. Things need to be set anew, set it straight, right? Things need to change up, man. Right? The Lord got to purge this place according to his vengeance, because this place, everything within this realm is wicked, right? So what manner of people are we to be in our holy conversation and godliness, and all this stuff around is gonna be burnt up and dissolved, man. Seeing everything we see in Babylon gonna be burnt up. And also other little areas of the earth gonna be burnt up as well by them nukes. So what manner of people are we to be, man? So let's get into the scriptures. All right. So I want to get into Proverbs 2 first, on a little bit of a couple precepts. Then we're gonna go to Isaiah 66, right? And then we're gonna bring out a few precepts on the second coming, right? If the Lord will it, right? So let's get straight to it. Proverbs 2, and let's start at verse 1. Because a lot of men in this nation of Israel, right, they have yet to comprehend um humbleness, man. They have yet to comprehend why the Lord is going to destroy this place, man, and why he's going to get rid of all the profitless within any being within his realm, man. Right? We got to come in this thing with a humble, contrite spirit, man. Over the years, I realized that, as my walk with Yahweh Shem Shah, I realized certain things I ought to do and certain things I ought not to do, right? But that's as you grow in this truth, man, right? You understand that the mercy of the Lord is way more than we could imagine, man, right? Because he didn't have to give us a chance to come back into the truth before he destroyed this place. He didn't have to give us a chance for anything. He didn't have to give us a chance to be ministers in whatever camp we in or whatever leaders we are. He didn't have to give us a chance for that, right? So let's get straight into it. Right, this is the benefit of wisdom, and on why the humble, contrite wisdom of Yahweh Shema Shah on how we ought to be should be humbling us down all the way to the lower state, man, because this place is on its way out. Right. So this Proverbs 2:1. My son, if thou wilt receive my words and hide my commandments with thee, so that thou incline thy ear unto wisdom and apply thine heart to understanding. Yea, if thou criest after knowledge and liftest up thy voice for understanding, if thou seekest her as silver and search for her as for hid treasure. So we gotta be you always hear the elders say, hey, we gotta treat this thing like our first love, man. Right? We gotta treat this thing how can I say it? Like we gotta do the uttermost, the most that we can, man. If the Spirit of the Lord will it, man. And I want to bring out, yeah, man. A lot of men, again, a lot of men don't understand the wisdom that the Lord is putting on us, right? They don't understand because they don't want to understand, right? And that's why I was going to Proverbs 2, because it says, "My son, if thou wilt receive my words," just because a man, no matter what rank they have, no matter who they are within this realm, man, right? Just because they got a title, just because they are who they are, whatever within this realm, still, if you ain't applying Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah's words, then it's null and void. The contract with Yahweh Shah is null and void, man. The contract with Yahweh Shah is null and void, right? You know, and it's for a reason that he got it set up that only the hopeful elect gonna get delivered, man. And the rest are blinded, and the rest are considered heathen, and the rest got to go out with the heathen, right along with the wickedness, right along with the pridefulness, right? So let's keep going. Um, so we got to search for the Lord and wisdom as we search for like how Jake searched for trying to be rich and stuff. We need to be digging deep down in the scriptures, digging deep for that hidden gold that the Lord got for us, man. Right? And you know what I'm saying? Really, that hidden gold, just me speaking as a man, for me, will be just to get salvation, man. Right? Digging down deep in the scriptures that Yahweh Bashim shall see me, see my works, and you know what I'm saying? Say good job, my faithful servant, man. Right, Lord willing, you know that's what we are for the hopeful elect, man. To set us ourselves up as an example, just like the disciples before us, the men before us, right, holy men before us, they set themselves up as an example on how we ought to be, right, and what type of wisdom that we should be portraying, right. Let's keep going. Then this is verse 5, Proverbs 2 and 5. Then shalt thou understand the fear of the Lord Yahweh and find the knowledge of power. See that? It says, for the Lord Yahweh giveth wisdom, out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding. And what is the words of the Lord? The law, statute, commandments, man. That's the wisdom of the Lord. The law, statute, commandments. Hey, Shalom, King Yahweh, Bashim, Shah, Bashim, Kakadash. Barakatah, beloved brother. Shalom, shalom. Right. So let's keep going. He layeth up sound wisdom for the righteous. For what? For the righteous. For who? For the righteous. So everybody not meant to get it. Everybody not gonna get it. No matter of titles, no matter what rank you think you have, no matter what you portraying to be within counts, right? No matter anything, if you're not applying what the Lord got for us, if you're not trying to get that wisdom from the Lord, you ain't getting nothing. You're not gaining anything in the spirit, right? Because you know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, beloved brother, if you want to get that precept for me, it's in the New Testament. I don't want to butcher the book, but it's Paul said, if I'm not mistaken, it was Paul that said, we boast not in anything on this side, but we boast in the Lord if we gonna do anything. And I paraphrase that, but if you can put in that we boast in nothing, on the in the search bar, Babakasha, Yahweh Shah, brother. Right. And I'll be able to expound a little bit more on that, on what I'm trying to say. Right. He says, like I was saying, brothers puff themselves up in pride and in knowledge, you know what I'm saying? But they forget about the meekness that Yahweh Shah came in. They forget about how meek the brotherhood is. They forget about how humble we're supposed to be. They forget about that we're nothing. We're still, you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for Yahweh Shah, we'll still be filthy rags. Y'all ever heard of rags to riches, man? Right? I mean, you was down and out and you didn't have shit. But now we in the truth, we got something, man. Right? And we gotta act thus. Right? So let's keep going until that brother get that precept for me, Bakasha. All right, verse 7, Proverbs 2 and 7. He layeth up sound wisdom for the righteous. He is a buckler to them that walk uprightly. Right? He's a buckler to them that walk uprightly. Slakia. Gotta get a precept. All right, I wanted to get a little quick precept. You just looking for exactly what I wanted within on Psalms 119. Oh, Con, here we go. Psalms 119. Let's get let's start off a couple verses. Let's start at verse 37. Psalms 119 and 37. Turn away mine eyes from beholding vanity, and quickening thou me in thy way, right? Establish thy word unto thy servant who is devoted to thy fear. So that's what we want the Lord to do to us, right? Establish us um within him, and to keep us away from vanity and sin. Um, verse 39. Turn away my reproach, which I fear, from thy judgments are good. Thy judgments are what? Are good. Behold, I have longed after thy precepts, quickening me in thy righteousness. Right? And it goes hand again in the New Testament where it says, if I'm not mistaken, it's in the book of Hebrews, if I'm not mistaken. You know, I don't want to quote myself on that. But it says, the word of the Lord is quicker than is sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even dividing center of bone and marrow, right? And it's discerning of thoughts. You know, and again, I ain't gonna keep paraphrasing. So Salantia. Right. So the same thing that that we supposed to be applying the praise for Yahweh's wonderful word, right? We supposed to be applying that within ourselves. We supposed to be bringing that within ourselves, man. Right, showing the Lord that we are learning, we are growing, we are trying, right? But if you ain't trying, then you don't deserve salvation, man. You know, if you ain't trying to pass the test that the Lord got out for you, you don't deserve salvation, man. If you ain't even putting forth the effort, and now I'm speaking on that as in humility, right? Meekness. I'm speaking on that in sincerity, truth, right? If you ain't implying that, then it ain't for you, right? Because this thing ain't about this. It's not about titles. It's not about rank. It's about the hopeful elect, and Lord willing that we part of the hopeful elect, man. Right? It's about getting saved away from this hellhole. Right? Being what we can be for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Right? Because niggas go up and down all day long being what they can be for another man, but they can't be what they need to be for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They can't stand firm for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, but they fear the eyes of men. Right? So let's keep going. All right, I just want to bring that out Psalms 119 that we want to be dwelling after that righteousness, man. The precepts, the law, statute, commandments, right? That's the art benefit of wisdom, man, from Yahweh Shem Shah, right? Trying to dwell within his word, his statutes, his judgments, right? His ordinances, right? Let's keep going. Verse 8, this is Proverbs 2 and 8. He keepeth the paths of judgment and preserveth the way of his saints, right? And to be preserved means to be set aside, saved, right? Verse 9. Then shalt thou understand righteousness and judgment and equity, yea, every good path. When wisdom entered into thine heart, into your mind, and knowledge is pleasant unto thy soul, right? Discretion shall preserve thee, understanding shall keep thee, to deliver thee from the way of evil, from the way of what? Of the evil man, from the man that speaketh forward things, right? So, you know what I'm saying? He saw Edom do that, but we know a lot, 2/3 of our people do that, right? And they're going back to me saying, just because we have titles, just because we have rank, just because we are a certain way on this side within this realm, don't mean we're going to get a chariot, man. The Lord don't care about titles. The Lord don't care about your rank. The Lord want to see if you really walking about what you walking about, and saying if you really talking about what you talking about, man. Right? All right, so all right, so let's jump around. You know, I just want to bring that out, that the benefit of wisdom of getting saved by Yahweh Shema Shah, the elect gonna be implying that wisdom, man. The elect won't be like the 2/3. They won't be like the unwise versions. Right? And let's go to that in the book of Matthew. And let's all right, it's Matthew 25, and let's start from the top. Because it's right now, as we always say, sifting season ain't done. It ain't never done. The Lord ain't on ever over taking somebody out, revealing something wicked, right? Well, hey, within this realm, it ain't nothing you gonna be able to push on the rug from your how about Shemal shop, right? It ain't nothing you gonna be able to hide. You prideful, it don't come out. You know what I'm saying? If something going on with you, it's gonna come out, right? You out of order, it's gonna come out. If a whole camp out of order, it's gonna come out, right? There's nothing man can do to hide from the eyes of the Lord, man, right? And the Lord has to get rid of Babylon and he got to get rid of this mentality that's within this realm, man. Because not only 2/3 of our people, you know what I'm saying, even men that don't consider themselves to be 2/3, they think they're doing right. But the Lord also said that he'll be like, I know you're not, you know what I'm saying? Because why? They didn't apply the scriptures to their life. They didn't apply like they were supposed to, man. Right? So I'm just saying that ain't no titles gonna get you saved, ain't no rank gonna get you saved. It's all up to Yahweh Shema Shah if you get delivered. Right? It's all up to Yahweh Shema Shah if he wants something to continue or if we want something not to continue. Right? So again, it's me saying this because um men fail to realize that we in captivity. They fail to realize that being in captivity, a lot of men have Stockholm syndrome, right? They have Stockholm syndrome to the master that's over them. And why is that? Because generation through generation they've been trained to have Stockholm syndrome, right? And men be like, man, we ain't got none of this. But when you look at things, hey, a lot of Jake and it's men in the truth too, right? Or say that they in the truth. A lot of Jake, a lot of you Israelites, right? Y'all act like y'all somebody when we nobody, man, right? And I'm saying that because Esau Edom think he's somebody and he's nobody, a vagabond, man. So Jake be liking unto the heathen because they want to act like they want to be like the heathen mentally, physically, in everything, in the spirit. Jake be sitting back thinking like a title gonna get them saved. Jake be sitting back thinking like them being in the game, right? And because they got so many bodies, they immortal, right? So the mentality with us being in captivity is all out of whack, man. And that's why the Lord got to come back. He got to shut down that type of mentality. He got to shut down the mentalities that can create fables, the mentality that can make a man go astray or make a whole group of people go astray. Shut down the mentality where a man or men think they're something when they're nobody. You know, they're nobody. You know, and that's what I'm saying. That's why this place has to be purged, right? Because you have men that do that within this realm. You have men that do that, establish themselves to be something when they're nothing, man, right? And then when things come out to the forefront, they don't even apply the scriptures, and it showed us, right? And when men don't apply the scriptures, what happens? A bunch of confusion, man, right? So let's go to let's get this parable because I don't want to talk too much. This is on Matthew 25:1. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom. This talking about the elect and the non-elect meeting Yahweh Shah, right? The 5 of them were wise and 5 were foolish. They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. And that's going to men. That's going to 2/3 of our people, men, women, children, right? That are not applying the scriptures to their everyday life, not using the wisdom that the Lord gave, that the Lord always give, right? That they're implying their own mentality instead of seeking after that hidden treasure, right? We rich if we can get to that treasure, if we can hold on to it, we rich, you know. But Jake failed to realize how you got to find that treasure, man. You got to be the most a meek person. I'm gonna put it as an example. A meek person gonna dig until they find gold, man. Right? A non-meek person gonna get somebody else to do it. Right? So I'm just throw that out there and I ain't gonna say nothing else. And then Lord willing, y'all understand that spiritual talk. A meek person gonna dig for that gold that they working hard for. Right? In the spirit, I'm going in the spirit now. And a non-meek person gonna watch you dig, or gonna force somebody else to dig for them. Right? And there's a lot of non-meek brothers, sisters, right, within the nation of Israel, man. You read that in the book of Jude, man. Right? So it's just it's a reason why the Lord said He's gonna set the sheep on one side and set the goats on the other side. There was a reason for that. All right, let's keep going. It says, but the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. And at midnight there was a cry made, behold, the bridegroom cometh, go ye out to meet him. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said unto the wise, give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out. But the wise answer said, not so, lest there be not enough for us and you. But go ye rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves. So within this truth, man, we got to imply wisdom. We got to use wisdom. And applying and using wisdom comes with humility, man. All right? Hey, hey, guess what? If you a smart, powerful nigga, you don't last too long. But if you're a smart, meek, humble, sincere person, it goes a long way. All right, let's keep going. On verse 10, and while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready went in with him to the marriage, and the door was shut. So this is going into the elect getting the chariots and the 2/3 of our people not getting the chariot. Why? Not applying wisdom. It was supposed to be smart as a virgin to be entering into a marriage, or as a bridegroom. You got to make sure you got enough oil. You got to make sure you are prepared, right? So in this truth, we have to be prepared, right? You don't walk on eggshells for man. You walk on eggshells for Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Right? He's the author. So either you gonna get put to death or you gonna get a chariot. Right? Ain't no man gonna save you, right? But it is an order that's set up, man. It is an order that's set up. And it also goes with if how can I say it? It's order that's set up, and I just want to say, all you men, just throw it out there, all you men that don't follow orders, that don't understand rank, that don't understand the pecking system, right? You'll be shown soon, man. Because like I said, sifting season ain't over with, man. Lord got plenty sifting arrows to go, man. Right? And all you men that's not in this thing sincerely, hey, may the Lord reveal you, right? So that the hopeful elect members that might be watching you, or that the hopeful elect members that might be thinking about coming in truth might come across a video. And if you're not a sincere brother, right, the Lord need to direct them a different way. Period. Right? You know, like sincerely, man. Like, this truth, yeah, things happen, man. Right? Peter and them didn't agree with Paul, right? Paul came in later on about some things, right? But at the same time, when it comes to the business of Yahweh Shemi Shah, hey, me technically, as me using myself as an example, if you pushing the will of the Lord and you're doing it in a sound doctrine in the right way, ain't no animosity, no beef, anything, until you go off and you don't repent from it. Then I got the scope pale on you. I got the scope on you. Then I got my eyes on you, because I want to see what spirit you finna move in. Because we gotta prove our friends in this truth, man. We gotta prove those that just because they say they're in truth don't mean they in the truth. Just because they say they your brother don't mean they your brother. Right? I'm just saying that on just a sincere, real man level, man. Right? It's just using that in general. You could be knowing a person all day long, knowing a person for years, and they do you wrong. Right? So in a sense, all those that use this truth as a crutch, may the Lord reveal you, man. right? May the Lord reveal you all those who use the truth as a crutch and not in it to be for real, sincerely in this thing, man, right? But you got some deep-seated demon you're dealing with, right? May the Lord reveal those that's not in this truth to be in this truth, man, for the hope of salvation and for the hopeful elect, man. Period, man. Right? Right? Because those that are likened unto the unwise virgins, that's what they deserve. They deserve to get left out of the marriage. Because you had opportunity to get right. All right. So let's keep going. So while they went to go get their oil to the store because they ain't have enough oil, hey, Yahushua came and gone. It says, verse 11, afterward came also the other virgins saying, Lord, Lord, open unto us. And he answered and said, verily I say unto you, I know you not. Watch therefore, for ye know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man cometh. So you got men out here moving around and moving and grooving, like they know what day the Lord gonna come. So they gonna act and do whatever they want. But sincere men of the Lord not gonna do that. Sincere men of the Lord gonna walk on eggshells for Yahweh Shem Shah, man. Right? They ain't gonna walk on eggshells for men, right? They gonna walk on eggshells for Yahweh Shem Shah. Because Yahweh Shem Shah the one who ordained it. He the one set things straight, man. Right? He the one set things straight. Not man. You know, so again, those that's not in this thing to be in this thing for the brotherhood, not in this thing to be in the thing for salvation, for the hopeful elect. May the Lord reveal you. Right? May the Lord reveal you, man. Period. Right? So we don't know when the Lord gonna come, but we want to be make sure we're walking in that aspect, man. Right? You got men out here doing their own thing, man. You know. Let's go to Isaiah 66, as I was saying earlier. You know, hey, bro, hey, y'all don't think you know, to be brotherly, you have to understand a brother's situation. Right? You say you care for a brother, you got to understand that brother's situation when he's going into brotherly love. Yahweh Shai had brotherly love for the disciples, right? The disciples had brotherly love for Yahweh Shai, right? You know what I'm saying? A lot of men of the Lord in the scriptures have brotherly love for each other. You know, yeah, it might have arose contentment, or how can I say, contention, depending on what was going on during that time. You have men that are, and mentally, I'm just going into why I feel like this place, according to the scriptures, must be destroyed because you have men that use their feelings over the truth, right? You know, you have men that use their feelings over the truth. But hey, guess what? We got to set aside our feelings, man. And we got to push this truth, man, for the hopeful elect and for our own salvation, Lord, when we probably elect number, man. Right? We don't want to be caught out there and be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord's gonna wipe this place out, man. Right? And you want to make sure you, hey, one of the commandments is to love your brother, right? Love your neighbor. You know, and to those that's in the known, they know what I'm talking about. Those not, they want not know what I'm talking about. All right, so let's get Isaiah 66. Because the Lord gonna plead with all, man. Right? And he got to, because again, this place is prideful. There's no humility in this place, man. There's no humility within this realm, man. Right? You got our people practicing voodoo, hoodoo, whatever, you know what I'm saying, chopping heads off gooses, right? Julio, Fulio, right? And look what happened, man. That's why the Lord said in scripture, he's gonna cut the witchcrafts off, right? He's gonna cut all that off, man. All the sorcery, all the wickedness of everything you can think of that's wicked is gonna be purged out, man. You sitting back thinking wickedly about your brother, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's the Lord's gonna purge that, man. That ain't when the kingdom get here, it ain't gonna be no thought of thinking wickedly towards your brother. Ain't gonna be no thought of thinking envious towards your brother. Ain't gonna be no thought of I'm gonna put my brother in his place. right? Especially when you're not applying the scriptures on that. It ain't gonna be none of that, man. Right? We gotta have holy conversation at all times. At all times, right? Ain't no such thing as us how can I say being niggas in the truth, man? Because it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing like that, man. We gotta be walking in that aspect. You know, um, when rebuke is necessary, it's necessary. When it's not, it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's the time and the place to imply and use scripture for wisdom, right? Which we see that we know the elders, we know that they show us the videos on how bug out or how 2/3 of our people, so how our people just be acting, right? We have examples, man. First and foremost, we have examples from the scriptures first, right? Then we have examples now, right, to see. So, you know what I'm saying? If you see a brother not acting right or not acting like he's supposed to, according to the word of the Lord, not according to another man, not according to anybody, they acting like somebody that should be destroyed according to the scriptures, hey, move away from them. You know, continue to walk with the Lord, man, right? Because again, man ain't gonna save you, man. If you prideful, you are idolatrous, you are adulterous, any type of aspect on that, the Lord gonna destroy you, man. If you effeminate, the Lord gonna destroy you, man. Right? And that's in the book of on 1 Corinthians 6, if I'm not mistaken, man. 1st or 2nd Corinthians chapter 6, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Ain't no extortioner, nothing gonna get into the kingdom, right? And none of that's gonna happen in front of the Lord, man. You know, you got brothers thinking that the kingdom gonna be like this realm, man. It's not. That's why it's gonna be purged with fire. Fire is a purging mechanism, man. Right? So let's get this. Isaiah 66. I'm gonna start at verse 5 because I wanted to prove a point. You know what? Let's start from the top. Verse Isaiah 6:61. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, the heaven is my throne and the earth is my footstool. Where's the house that ye build unto me? And where's the place of my rest? For all those things have my hand made, and all those things have been, said the Lord Yahweh. But to this man will I look, even to him that is poor and of a contrite spirit, man. But Bakashai, Yahweh Shemashah, Bakashai, Laban Pasha, we still on a comment board, could you put up on the definition for contrite? Bakashai, Yahweh Shemashah, beloved brother, in the spirit, Yahweh Shemashah, could you put contrite, or anybody, any brother that's tuned in, could you put contrite up as a definition for Bakashai? All right. Because there's a reason why the Lord said that, man, because he will be served in humble sincerity, man. Right? You ain't finna serve the Lord the way you want to. You're gonna serve the Lord the way he wants you to serve him. Right? It ain't no other way around it. It says, and of a contrite spirit and trembleth at my word. I mean, they fear Yahweh Shema Shah. Right? Let's keep going. He that killeth an ox is as if he slew a man. He that sacrificed a lamb as if he cut off a dog's neck. He that offereth an oblation as if he offered swine's blood. He that burneth incense as if he blessed an idol. Yea, they have chosen their own ways. See, they have chosen their own ways, and their soul delighteth in their abomination. So you think you're gonna come up with some other way? You think you're gonna do your own damn thing in this truth? You think you're gonna be able to do whatever you want in this truth? You have another thing coming, man. All right, Khan, the blood brother got it. Khan, the water. All right, let's get both of the brothers got it. We got service at Hawaii, Habashah, Vegas branch, Yahweh Yashala, Shalom King. He got contrite, feeling or expressing remorse or penitence, affected by guilt. Right, same thing that the other brother got. Feeling or expressing remorse or penitence, affected by guilt. Right. So, hey, in this truth, you gotta have a sense of remorse, man. Right? And part of having remorse for doing the wrong things that we did to Yahweh Shemel Shah. Part of having remorse is being humble. Part of that is being brotherly. Part of that is being in a contrite spirit and walking like, man, I gotta walk on eggshells for Yahweh Shemel Shah. Man, you can get destroyed by treating your brother some type of way, right? You can get destroyed by setting yourself up to be so high and we're nothing, right? And that's what I was going to earlier. I was saying, man, this place got to be purged because a lot of Jake, you know what I'm saying? It's the hopeful elect is around, period, man. Regardless if people agree with it or if they don't, the hopeful elect is around, man, right? And until the Lord fully seal the elect, man, and bring upon them destroying winds, man. But the hopeful elect is out here and they watching. They watching, man, and they trying to see. They want to see what the examples are. They, like I said before, they want to see why we fear the Lord the way we do. They want to see why we walking in this aspect, man. But if I'm a potential elect member and I'm sitting back watching bullshit all the time, like the shit we see on TV all the time, it's gonna make me be like, damn. You know, I'm just using that as an example, but I'm just saying because the hopeful elect gonna be pulled in regardless of what they see. But I'm just saying that as the example, like, hey, we gotta put on that stuff, man. Lord willing, we part of that hopeful elect, man. But like, you know, as an outside elect member, potential elect member might be looking like, man, it's a lot of like these niggas kind of like niggas be like gang banging on each other, man. That ain't what the truth about, or whatever people want to call it. You know, that's how they gonna be looking at it. They'll be like, damn, wait a minute, ain't no order. Damn, wait a minute. And it's that's kind of like colors, you know. But if the elect members come across sincere brothers, I stick to them sincere brothers, man. You know, tune in, because you know, every brother's spirit might not agree with the other brother's spirit. They might not be meant to be cool, real close to each other. But only thing they spirit can agree on is the truth. It might be like that for some brothers, you know. It just might be like that. It ain't shit we can do about it. Excuse my French, but it ain't shit we can do about it. Ain't shit I can do about it. Hey, everybody ain't likable. I'm not likable. Okay, I'm not likable, right? I don't like new niggas, right? You know what I'm saying? Just in the sense of me speaking as a man, because I've been through a lot in my life, you know. So just me speaking as a man, to me, new people, new issues, right? But that's just me. That's just me and my walk, right? But it might be other brothers that might have something different going on, right? But and again, as I always state, me first and foremost, use myself as an example. The truth, we definitely gonna agree on. We can't agree on the truth. Either that doctrine off or somebody else's doctrine is off. But the truth stands firm. It's one doctrine. You know, one doctrine, one sound doctrine, man. Right? And that's another reason why we can't wait for the Lord to purge this place. Right? Because you have these men out here that I don't even know how to explain it, man. Got men in camps that just because they had some tender dick ass moment with somebody else of another camp, and I'm just using like Sakari and them as an example. You know, things like Sakari got created because of men and their emotional differences. But when it comes to this truth, man, we supposed to be men. Period. You know, we supposed to have the spirit of Paul. Like, man, hey, brother, you ain't gotta fucking like me. Hey, but guess what? We're gonna respect each other for this truth's sake, man. For the hopeful elect's sake, man. We gonna agree on this truth, man. Right? But you have men that might think something off the wall because they didn't agree. You know, things like that happen in this truth, man. Because you have men that get emotional and shit, man. Right? You have men that can't take authority. They can't take how can I say, they can't take in wisdom, man. Right? And that's why the Lord gotta purge this place, man, because there's no wisdom here. There's no spiritual wisdom within this place, man. We see it every day. You see it on the TV. You go to work and see it. You're saying you drive around in your vehicles and you see it, man. Right? So it's like we have to be in that aspect or get destroyed. There ain't no gray area. There's no gray area. You know what I'm saying? There's no, man, hey, bruh, I'm gonna hate you in the Lord one day, then the next day I'm not. No, man. You gonna love the brotherhood, you gonna love the Lord, or you not at all, man. You gonna be for your how about Shemi Shai and hope for elect, or not at all, man. Right? You either want to get saved or not at all, man. It ain't no man. Yeah, one day I think I'm gonna scam some brothers. Hey, but the next day I'm not gonna scam brothers. No, no, right? And what it's a saying that goes on, right? And this is why the Lord punish nations, man. He don't punish us. He got his own way with us singularly, but he punishes us as a nation, man. Why? One bunch spoiled a whole bunch of apples, man. One rotten apple spoiled them all, man. Y'all ever heard of that? Right? If one thing is off in the machine, man, one little thing off, one screw is undid, the whole machine is done. One Xbox plug in to the power cord is chopped up, the whole Xbox is done. PlayStation as well. One messed up satellite within a storm or telephone pole, anything within a storm gets destroyed. The whole telephone systems and the internet, everything is off, man. So think about that, brothers. Think about that, man. Right? On why humility gotta come first, man. It got to come first, right? It has to come first. Hey, Yahweh Shai, hey, guess what, brothers? Yahweh Shai probably dealt with a whole lot that we don't even know about. He could have probably dealt with brothers cussing them out. You know what I'm saying? Him correcting the brothers. He probably he could have dealt with the dumbest shit, man. Probably was the biggest headache ever, man. Right? But guess why he did that? Why hey, that was his lot to die for the nation of Israel, man. Right? To be that ladder that we may come back to Yahweh, man. Right? So that we won't have to face this second death that's coming. Right? But a lot of men forget that they get too wound up within themselves, within their own belly, within their own mind. And they forget that the second death is coming. They forget how humble they're supposed to be. They forget to realize that there's about to be a lot of nukes hitting this place. Not including how many active volcanoes the Lord is stirring up, man. Waking them from their sleep, man. So, just think, man. And the first foremost, I'm talking to myself first and foremost. Right? All right, so let's keep going, Slakia. I didn't want to get on a long ramble. But I just had to prove a point about that. Like, man, brothers forget to be humble. Don't forget to be humble. We're too far in the race to forget to be humble, man. It ain't about, hey, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai ain't gonna let you on a chair dealing with your rank, dealing with what your title is. Hey, he gonna let you on if you're chosen to be on. through the Heavenly Father will through Yahweh Shai, man. Right? You don't get chosen because you got some rank or because you got some title within this realm, right? You're liked by men or whatever. You ain't gonna be chosen by that because it's not up to us. All right, so let's keep on. And you know what I'm saying? Those that walk after their own idols, their own brain that they turn into an idol and they puff themselves up full of knowledge for no reason. Right? Those you ain't gonna make it if you like that. It says verse 4. I also will choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them, because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear. But they did evil before my eyes and chose that in which I delighted not. All right. No humility at all, right? It says, hear the word of the Lord Yahweh, ye that tremble at his word, your brethren that hateth you, that cast you out for my name's sake, said, let the Lord Yahweh be glorified, but he shall appear to your joy, and they shall be ashamed. A voice of noise from the city, a voice from the temple, a voice of the Lord Yahweh that rendered recompense to his enemies. Right? So, because we're supposed to take comfort in our humility for the marvels of the Lord, man. Hey, man, his brothers having dreams. They testimony on things, right? Can't no man on earth tell you the Lord not dealing with you. All right, especially if you're getting chastised by the Lord. The Lord say he chastised his sons. He chastised those that he loved. Right? Ain't no man that's walking earth gonna be able to tell you that. Right? You think a man was able to sway Paul from what he seen and what happened to him? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So a man should be able to sway us, right, from the truth. A man should be able to sway our mind. We should be set on the truth. Matthew 6, man. We should be where our mind is where our treasures will be, man. Right? We supposed to be stuck in this truth, man. We gotta have a shield up in the name of Yahweh Shemel Shah that blocks bullshit. All right, so let's keep going. All right, verse 7. Before she travailed, she brought forth. Before her pain came, she was delivered of a man child. Who have heard such a thing, who have seen such things, shall the earth be made to bring forth in one day, or shall a nation be born at once? For as soon as Zion travaileth, she brought forth her children. Shall I bring to the birth and not cause to bring forth, saith the Lord Yahweh? Shall I cause to bring forth and shut the womb, saith thy power? Rejoice ye with Jerusalem, and be glad with her, all you that love her. Rejoice for joy with her, all you that mourn for her. That ye may suck and be satisfied with the breast of her consolations, that ye may milk out and be delighted with the abundance of her glory. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will extend peace to her like a river, and the glory of the Gentiles like a flowing stream. Then shall ye suck, ye shall be born upon her sides, and be dandled upon her knees. As one whom his mother comforted, so will I comfort you, and ye shall be comforted in Jerusalem. That's going into the Israelite foreigners, right? It's gonna be brought in, and then we know that this whole round, once the kingdom of Yahshua is established, that the nation is gonna be blessed through the Israelites. They're gonna follow. They're gonna have to follow the law, statute, commandments, right? It ain't gonna be we ain't following that. It might take time. Hey, but that's why order is gonna be established the way it is. That's why the Lord got Yahweh Shai, then he got the 144,000, right? It's gonna be definitely order established, man. It's gonna be things that have to be the rulership, how can I say, the rulership rule is gonna change, man. Right? So it's definitely yeah, you natural born heathen are gonna be blessed by being submissive under the law, statute, commandments of Yahweh Shemal Shah. Right? Then you nations ain't gonna know war anymore, because the Israelites gonna have the kingdom. And because the Lord gonna have it, and he's gonna be the top warrior, the top dog. Right? Who y'all think, that's why I always go back and saying, who y'all think y'all get y'all nukes from? Who y'all think y'all get the ideology to even have nukes? Y'all ain't just make this up. And that's why I say the Lord gotta purge this place, because even 2/3 of our people think that way. They think there's something, and they think they invented something or made something. They think they did it first. They think they was the ones that did it. No, Yahweh Shem Shah established everything, right? And we just little speckles of trying to be as them, right? Especially you nations, y'all try y'all best. Sit back, sit back. Y'all want to see every star in the Shemayim. Y'all want to travel to every planet. So quote. But one thing I do be established, that's how the Lord's glory is infinite, man. Because y'all haven't even discovered y'all don't discover like so much percentage of the ocean. Y'all discover more of the Shemayim than y'all did the ocean, man. So that lets us know deep down in my spirit, Leviathan there, man. Right? And when you go into the Hebrew word for Leviathan, it goes just a sea creature or a whale or something, an enormous creature of the ocean, man. Right? So that put hopes in my spirit that, yeah, man, it's a reason why y'all ass ain't went back into the ocean. It's a reason for that, man. Y'all can't say technology or none of that. It's a reason for that. The Lord got things orchestrated for a reason. Right? For a reason, man. And I'm in an area right now in Wisconsin. I didn't even know there's so many damn myths and legends around this damn place. I would have never known. I seen a damn article on Slonky. I'm about to get off topic a little bit, but I just seen an article. There's so many damn myths and legends about the damn what is it? The Platysaurus or some shit that live around here. I think that's what the Loch Ness monster supposed to be, a Platysaurus or some ancient ass dinosaur. From what they saying, is just in these big ass lakes around here, some shit like that. You know, and this is not only that's one of the myths that's around this damn place. Um, it also goes to all these other crazy ass things, man. But again, um, you always can sit back and think about what the Lord has created, right? And why things ain't been revealed yet. But there's a reason why them damn bastards ain't went back down to the ocean, guaranteed, man. Especially when octopuses and squids get super big as well. You got the angler fish, they get big as hell, and those are the fishes with the bulbs on their head that light up to bring in prey. They get big as hell. You know, so we never know how big these animals that the Lord created in the ocean. We don't know how. Because hey, Esau Edom scared to go back down there, and it's for a reason, man. So we saying in a sense, order is established. It's just it's beings that don't want to agree with the order that's established. That's all, right? You know, it's just people that don't want to agree with the order. Is a reason why it's certain areas that's deeper than the Mariana Trench. It's reasons why it rains, thunderstorms. It's reasons for all this. It's just like the Lord has said. It's reasons why we should be humble, right? All right, Salakia. And Salakia, if I'm like doing a little rambling, you know, it says again, going to as I was saying that the Gentiles gonna be blessed eventually when the Israelites get it, man, right? And guess who they gonna be worshiping? Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. They gonna bend that knee, man. Compto, that's a Greek word. Bend the knee is a Greek word which means compto. They gonna bend that knee, man. Or you gonna be I ain't gonna say it like that, but you gonna bend the knee, man. Ain't nobody gonna be able to not bend the knee. Period. All right, so let's keep going. Um, verse 13. It's like your verse 14. And when ye see this, your heart shall rejoice, and your bones shall flourish like an herb. And the hand of the Lord Yahweh shall be known toward his servants, and his indignation toward his enemies, man. For behold, the Lord Yahweh will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord Yahweh plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord Yahweh shall be many, man. So the slain of the Lord gonna be many. Why is that? As I was stating earlier, for the pridefulness, for niggas thinking they something and they not, for this round thinking it's something to be something it's not. When you see it's like you again, brothers. But if you see a big ass skull or something, you know what I'm saying? Like how I don't know if y'all seen the movie Eternals when that created their ass when you seen his ass lean down into the downs through the atmosphere, right? Just to snatch his creation up. And that's when men gonna really fear when they see the Lord cracking the damn sky, man. Hey, but we already we seeing that movie playing out in our brains over and over as we read the scriptures. So we don't want to we want to be part of that cracking the sky and getting taken up and leaving whatever else here behind, right? We don't want to see no getting cracked the sky then zap or nuke. We don't want to see that, man. All right, Lord willing, we probably elect number. All right. So the Lord gonna use his chariots to deliver us, man. Right? He gonna use his chariots to deliver the meek and humble elect members. Right? Not no elect member that consider himself to be something because of titles. Not no elect member that consider something to be something because they think they are something. The elect that are chosen before the foundation of the earth that are meek and continue to be meek, continue to be lowly, contrite spirits, man. Right? All right, so let's keep going. All right, let's get I'm gonna get Romans 12. And Ephesians 4. So let's get Romans 12. Because again, I brought out what I wanted to bring out, that the Lord going to burn his place up and going to plead with all, right? His vengeance, going to his vengeance, and why he got to put his vengeance on the place, which that's a Hebrew word for naquam. It's naquam in the Hebrew, vengeance, revenge. He got to burn this place up because this round choose to disrespect him continually. So he got to purge this place, man. Right? You can't let this place continue to, because it's a virus. It's an infectious, contagious virus, and if the Lord allow it to continue, it's going to wipe out a lot of stuff. It's going to take over a lot of things, man. Right? This is Romans 12, and let's get 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of power, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto power, which is your reasonable service. So again, brother, you have a humble, reasonable service to be doing on this side, right? Your duty is to be humble while you're doing the will of Yahweh Shem Shah, man. Right? Your duty is to be a certain way while you're doing the Lord's will. Right? So the Lord always reiterate that He's going to exalt us in due time. All right. It says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of power. So you got to be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And that transformation comes with humility. Yo, it comes with humility, man. Right? You either change over humility and meekness, or you don't change at all. It ain't no gray area where I'm gonna change a little bit. No, you to change fully and conform fully away from this realm, or you're likened unto this place. You to transform mind, body, soul, or you're likened unto this place, mind, body, and soul wise. All right, so let's go to Ephesians 4. I just wanted to get that because as I said earlier, we got to be examples, man. We got to be examples to the hopeful elect on why we don't want the Lord's vengeance to take hold of us and destroy us, right? We got to live as Yahweh's people, Yahweh Bashim Yahshaz, right? This is Ephesians 4:17. This I say, therefore, and testify in the Lord, that ye henceforth walk not as other Gentiles walk, in the vanity of their mind. And that's why it's going back to me saying, I'm gonna come and bringing it all back full circle about men, because of titles, because of the way this realm is, men think themselves to be something we're nothing, man. We supposed to be thinking ourselves to be something through Yahweh Shema Shah, not because we have certain things set up on this side, right? It says, verse 18, having the understanding darkened, being alienated from the life of power through the ignorance that is in them, because of the blindness of their heart, blindness of their mind, the law. It says, who being past feeling have given themselves over unto lavishness, to work all uncleanness with greediness, but ye have not so learned Hamashiach. If so be that ye have heard him and have been taught by him, as the truth is in Yahushua, that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust. And that when it says that going to any type of lust, the brother might be envious of a brother, might dislike a brother for some reason. No, man, you're supposed to set that shit to the side. That brother is your brother when it comes to this truth. You set all that bullshit to the side and be grown, be a holy man for your Yahweh Shem Shah. Right? Because Lord ain't winking at us no more, man. He ain't sitting back winking at our ignorance, man. He destroying and putting people to death for this shit. That's how serious this is, man. Right? And for men to be sitting back patty caking and clapping hands and behind the scenes doing shit, that shit, look, the Lord gonna reveal that ass, right? Things gonna be set in order when due time, when the Lord will it, right? So all I can say is me speaking first and foremost for myself, push the truth, man, right? Your walk with the Lord is your walk with the Lord, man, as long as you're doing it in sincerity, in the right way. Sound doctrine, man. You doing anything outside of that shit, you off, man. First and foremost, including myself, man. All right? It says, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind. So you can't be sitting back envying a brother part of your camp. You envy him. You know what I'm saying? You can't be sitting back, you know what I'm saying, showing favoritism, right? That shit off in the spirit too, man. I'm not saying that you know what I'm saying, because the Lord got his favorites, which is the elect, but I'm saying in general, in general, man, showing another man, especially if they ain't doing the works. Oh, that they could be part of the potential elect because they around. That's all. But we got to prove our friends, man. Right? You ain't saying if you been in this truth long enough to be out on the hedges and your ass ain't out on the hedges, you ain't no brother. Right? You been in this truth long enough to take tests, to do things in that aspect, and your ass ain't doing no sit down lessons for the hopeful elect, you ain't no damn brother. Right? You in this truth and you been around for over a decade, and you ain't for real showing that brotherly love. Your ass ain't in truth, man. Period, man. Right? Period. Just like the elder said, and I'm not saying I ain't gonna say no name, but just like the elder said, hey, we prove our friends, and then we also, I'm the type of brother, I'm gonna ask questions, right? I'm gonna ask questions. If it's dealing with history, if it's dealing with things I might want a little slight understanding on, I'm gonna ask. Right? There's nothing wrong with that. Brothers can't learn if you don't ask. Brothers can't learn if you don't look up. If you don't look these things up, right? No. So I'm just saying, in a sense, a lot of brothers, how can I say it? A lot of brothers, they show themselves to be brotherly, loving brothers. But what happens when brothers don't get that reciprocated back to them? What happens if you don't? If you have how can I say? When you get a pet, I'm gonna just use us as an example. Human to get an animal, you get a pet. You don't reciprocate love and affection, and again, love. That's why I'm gonna use that first form. If you don't reciprocate love to that pet or that animal that you got, it's gonna bring out resentment. It's gonna bring out these things that are contrary to what you want your pet to be as. The same with this truth. You don't show brotherly love, or you don't show the things um that Yahweh Shah was doing. If you don't show them same examples, it's gonna be contrary to Yahweh Shah's walk on the earth, right? It's gonna be contrary to him, right? And instead of you showing love to your brother, no matter if it's tough love, instead of you showing love, it's contrary, and you showing your brother way. That's off in the spirit, right? That type of spirit don't deserve a chariot. That type of spirit don't need a chariot, right? So again, we gotta live as examples. We gotta live as the Lord's people, man. Right? We gotta put aside things that might, or for better words, I'm gonna just be thus. It might be something that bothers us. We gotta set it aside, sit on it, and use the scriptures. And if it's contrary to what the word of the Lord say, we leave it at that, and we know that spirit was an off spirit, right? And that's how we gotta start moving, man. Right? Period. And there's no reason for how can I say it? No, there's no reason for confusion if everything's under Yahweh Shemel Shah, because Yahweh Shemel Shah is not the author of confusion, man. So me just saying that in general, I'm gonna end up closing this out. I'm gonna bring out some more precepts and I'm gonna close it out, because I was just really going into that the Lord got to purge this place because of the confusion, because of the disorderly conduct, because of the vanity and everything that's off, right? And it's a contagious virus that need to be eradicated, man. Right. And Lord willing, I know I was kind of all over the place. I just wanted to bring us a lot of stuff that's on my mind and I want to bring out. And I ain't even get half of it, but it's a lot of things that I just wanted to bring out, Again, this is just part 2 to the Lord's vengeance. Again, that Hebrew word for vengeance, revenge is naquam. Right. All right, so let's keep going. This is Ephesians 4, and let's get verse 24. And that ye put on the new man, which after power is created in righteousness and true holiness. Wherefore, putting away lying, speaking every man truth with his neighbor, for we are members one of another. Be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath. Neither give place to the devil. Let him that's so kind. Let him that's stole still no more, but rather let him labor, working with his hands the things which is good, that he may have to give to him that needeth. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth. So within this truth, we laboring. As long as we teaching 100%, we laboring for Yahweh Shemel Shah. We need to continue though. Don't let no man knock you off your labor. Don't let no man cut into your hours for your heart by Shemal Shah, right? You know, let another man work out their own salvation. Let another man fight for their own crown, right? You know, so fine. Said, let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers, man. So, man, like I said earlier, man, if you got a potential hopeful elect member, you just saying weird ass shit going on, they might not want to, they might back off, you know. But again, it goes with the hopeful elect. We have tough spirits, Lord willing, part of hopeful elect. If we see something, we're gonna be like, okay, let me. If you're a hopeful elect member, you're gonna further examine something, man. That's why I say the scripture says, examine ourselves whether you be in the faith, man. Right? Prove our own selves, right? So say, let's keep going. Verse 30, and give not the Holy Spirit of power whereby ye are, it's like, and grieve not the Holy Spirit of power whereby ye are sealed unto the day of redemption. Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor, and clamor is another word for you boasting in yourself, right? And evil speaking, but put away from you with all malice, and be kind one to another, tenderhearted, forgiving one another, even as power for Mashiach's sake have forgiven you, man. So, man, we got to be as brothers, man. We got to be walking in that aspect, showing our brother, man, that brother down in the spirit, man, lift that brother spirit up, right? That brother going through something, understand that brother situation, what he going through, you know. You know what I'm saying? But we got to use that righteous wisdom of Yahweh Shema Shah, not no bullshit wisdom, not no wisdom that we think we should use. We need to be, well, we don't understand something, hit the scriptures up, boom. Okay, this is what I can tell this brother, boom. You know, this how I can apply myself onto the scriptures for this brother. You know, and if that ain't going on, man, but Lord willing, it's edifying. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna close there. You know, next week, Lord willing, the same time, and I'm gonna close by giving all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Harakako. All praises to the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God. His one and true name is Yahweh. In the name of his only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. His one and true name is Yahweh Shah. In the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the elder apostle, elder bishops of great millstones through well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom, shalom. Wa ba. Shalom, Israel. The water for tuning in. Shalom.